What up, everybody? Stingray Cool here, back in the building. Back with another show for the Night Quatch 2000 and New Millennium. Doing this for the 70s babies, the 80s babies, the 90s babies, the 2000s babies, and the 60s babies. Here for y'all, listen to hip hop info, information for your mental. So I paused my Nintendo. Thought it's fair enough in the Indo, as Ice Bone, Crazy Bone said in the Thug Mentality silence. hmm So here we go. Read Luke chapter 12, Revelation chapter 12, Revelation chapter 1, and Revelation chapter 2. And also Second Chronicles chapter 1, Second Chronicles chapter 2, and Second Chronicles chapter 3. So here we go. After the intro, let's hit this mofo info for yellow. So Nelly is saying he made Air Force One's popular, which I can agree with that. So they say the rest, as you know, is history. Just 1 year after the Air Force One's launch, Nike managed to sign 6 top NBA players to contracts to wear the shoes. And top version of the court, Jamal Wilkes, Michael Thompson, Moses Malone, Calvin Nate, Bobby Jones, and Michael Cooper. So when did Nelly's Air Force Ones come out? Air Force One's a song by American rapper Nelly from his second album, Nellyville. It was released on November 4th, 2012, and features fellow St. Lunatics rappers Keyjon, I meant to say, Ali, and Murphy Lee. The song was third top 5 hit from Nellyville on the US Billboard's Hot 100, peaking at number 3. Jay-Z. So that's tell you parts about the Air Force Ones. Detailed look at the release date details on Drake's new Nike Air Force One's low certified Lova Boy sneakers collaboration inspired by his album. As expected, Drake is set to release his own version of the Nike Air Force Ones soon. So Drake could be the next Nelly and reinforce the popularity of Air Force Ones. Nelly suggests he's responsible for Nike Air Force Ones. Stop sharing this right quick. Nelly suggests he's responsible for Nike's Air Force Ones price hike. We ain't get no residuals. Hmm. Nelly has suggested he partially responsible for the price hike of the Nike's Air Force Ones in early 2000s. In an interview with Complex Sneakers Shopping, Nelly spoke about some of his favorite shoes, including the Nike Air Force Ones, which were long theorized to have been revived in popularity thanks to the St. Louis rappers' 2002 hit single Air Force Ones. The Ride With Me songwriter doesn't disagree with the theory and clarified that Nike did chip in during the early days of his career to thank him for promoting the brand. Let me tell you something, everybody that got that got Nike shoes deals need to be thanking us right now because we opened Nike's eyes to a lot of that. Nelly said at the 3 minute mark at the time they weren't doing it. They were basically on some they're gonna win regardless. Now, did they donate? Yes, they did donate some to the tour. They did sponsor some of the things for the tour. Because of one of our tours, we came out. We had a big Air Force One that used to go across the stadium and things like that, which was really dope. They did load us. I didn't know it was limited time. We he added, but when we first started rocking Air Force Ones, they were $59.99, aka $6 and probably $1 and 1 cent probably. The 1 cent part is a probably it's gotta be counting taxes like $60. Yeah, $60, baby. When we did the song 8 months later, they were $100. Now we ain't get no residuals. So holla at your boy. Praise God, praise God. So we're saying that and Nike Air Force Ones were originally produced in 1982. And Nelly has long reaffirmed that he was the pop culture icon responsible for making the shoe popular. Except Rocky contested this theory in 2015 and said he made the shoes cool. Despite the pushback, this comment inevitably received from Nelly's fans. Rocky reaffirmed his stance in a GQ interview in 2021. To make it clear, I just want to say when we came out, Air Force Ones was dead, especially mid tops. Rocky said, but we brought the Uptowns back because that was just a Harlem thing. I guess we were one of the first to start rocking mid tops for our era. In S word rhymes with it, put a SH on before the it, and you got the word that they said. All right. F that. Instead, the word that rhymes with duck, but take that D off and put an F and cluck that. That's basically what they said. That I was the first mother clucker Rocket Air Force Ones in 2010, 2011, 2012. S words, skit, cluck, that, modest, skit. Basically, the S word, the F word, and another F word. Rocky's comments made their way to Nelly's ears, and the country grammar hit maker stopped by the Breakfast Club to push back against them and made them the same claims he said on sneaker shopping. Don't get it twisted. We weren't the first to start rocking Air Force Ones. We wasn't the first ones to discover Air Force Ones, he said. But when you say made them famous, you gotta understand the Air Force Ones were more of a New York East Coast thing. We didn't rock Air Force Ones in the South or the Midwest. They wasn't rocking them on the West Coast until we did what we did. Air Force Ones went from $59.99 to $100 in a year. He continued the same year after we made our song, shot our video, and had our tour. I don't know what ASAP is on or whatever he's talking about, but if he's in any doubt, all he gotta do is ask Nike. They sponsored our whole tour that year. He had a whole Air Force One that flew from the back of the stadium to the front of the stage during every show. Nelly's Air Force Ones appeared on his sophomore effort, Nelly Bill, which debuted at number one on the Billboard 200 with 715,000 units sold. The project was eventually certified 6 times platinum by the RIAA and became the 14th selling rap album of all time, period. So I don't know. Nothing against God bless ASAP Rocky. I'm not gonna say he's wrong, but you know, I can remember that year and didn't know everyone their mama started mentioning Air Force Ones and they got a lot of recognition in 2002, going into 2003 and so on through Nelly. Because every time you think of Air Force Ones, you think about Nelly. And every time you think about Nelly, you think about Air Force Ones. So either way, God bless them both, ASAP Rocky and Nelly. But I gotta go with Nelly on this one. Cause I feel like Nelly did make it popular. Cause people won't really mention it like that. Like he said, he wasn't the only star the war, but he gave it recognition. Or it's me side, my brother side of Rilla, and my man from Gangstrap would say Murder Mike, recognition. And so I gotta go with Nelly on this one. And now I will say ASAP Rocky and them reinvented the popularity now. I would never take away from him. No, I'm gonna be fair with it, but Nelly really made it popular because that's like the national anthem, the iconic song that go with Air Force Ones in the commercials and everything. And no, because Jordan was gonna represent it because Jordan got the Nikes and didn't no one really put a name to it until like Nelly. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go with Nelly on this, and I go with ASAP Rocky because you can still reinvent the name years later. But I didn't know about Air Force Ones until Nelly, and I think maybe a little bit Allen Iverson too. But I'm out. Sorry I didn't do this video earlier, but I'm glad I did it tonight. So what's your comments? Leave your comments on it. Did ASAP Rocky make Air Force Ones popular, or did Nelly make ASAP Air Force Ones popular? Leave a comment. There's no insults. Peace, love, and God bless. Remember, it's only one. Hold up.